Hello folks, welcome to third tutorial in this series. In the previous tutorials we had created an application on the OpenShift, and to update the default page provided by them we had also configured and installed the client tools. So let's just see. I have created a folder OpenShift in the E drive so that the cloning and all doesn't get messed up. You just create a folder. Now let's check what all application I have live in my account. So for that I need to do RHC then apps. It always asks for password. I should have created token. Okay, so I have only one application in my account. Name is my test app, and this is all configuration listed. Everything, the creating application, deleting, the scaling, all these things can be done using this client tool, but yeah, we are not interested in that for now. Okay, now let's pull down the code of the default live page, because we need to edit that and need to push it back. So to pull down the code you need to do RHC git clone, and the name of the application is my test app. My test app. Okay, make sure git is installed by now or else it may fail. Okay, this is getting cloned. Yep. Okay, so I can see it in my test app directory is created. It has, this is the code which is stored and be shown as the live page, default page, sorry. So it is git config, just ignore it. OpenShift config, I don't care. Node modules, as we have used Node.js as a backend server, so any dependency or module which Node needs will get installed here. And then it is deprecated, ignore it. Index.html, this is the page which contain that default page, all those things. This is what we need to edit. And then this is package.json. it is how they define or configure the Node.js application. So you can name it, version it, I don't really care, you can change it anything. Here is what dependency of Node. Okay, Node need express module to run the server. That's all. This is what we care about, dependency. You can edit it, do anything, nothing will happen. Okay, now the readme, who even reads that? Now the server.js. Okay, so to test this before pushing it back, we really want to test what is happening in the background. So for that we need to install Node.js first. So just Google it out, Node.js download. The first link will be the download link. Just download it for your Windows. Okay, and download it, install it, use the default instruction. If Node is installed, then you should be able to get something like this. Okay, Node is a proper JavaScript environment ported to server side. So yeah, you can see all calculation on the Control-C. Okay, so if you get Node is not recognized command, do the same thing. Add node bin to environment variables as we did for Git and Ruby. So yeah, now as Node server is dependent on the Express module, we need to install it. So just do npm install. It will read the package.json we just saw. Okay, what is that? We cannot find. Oh sorry, I need to cd my test app. Now I need to do npm install. So it will just read the package.json file, and we saw the dependency, right? Express.js was the dependency. It just got installed. Now to run the server, I need to do node server.js. If you do not understand what is going on, just follow the instruction. You don't really need to code in Node.js. Okay, so this typing nodes slash a node space server.js will start a server on the 127.0.0.1 colon 8080. So just visit that website here. Okay, that would be 127.0. Okay, so see, the default web page provided by OpenShift is here. Now this is what we need to change. So just stop the server. Let's go to this index.html. So much of code, huh? Let's just remove this. I have a small dummy application at my page which look like this, and this is a div. It's using one JS file and this. So I will just, what I will do is I will just copy this index.html. It has one div and nothing, very small. So I will just copy this to that index.html which was in my test app. Then, or what I can just do is I can just copy this index.html, CSS and JS, go in my test app and just paste it. This is override the index.html, that is what we want, and we'll create two folder. It has .css and .js. Okay, then there is one most important part in the server.js. You need to change one line. I just hate this stupid things. Okay, just go to the line number 117 where it says self.initialize server. It is creating a server there. Here we need to tell the server that I have put CSS and JS folders. So to do that, self.app.use, then express.static, there is double underscore and dir and me. Cool. You just need to update this line at 117 where we are creating the server. You can check it out. Yeah, this looks like this only. Okay, it's correct. Just double checking, you know. I'm very noob coder also. So now the file have updated. You can see the my test app index.html is now this, my dummy. Just copy your index.html and all the folder and just paste it here. Then update that line in server.js which I just shown you. You need to do this. Make sure this is double underscore. If you have any doubt, just throw your question. Now let's check if it is running or not. Let's node. If you are sure that your code is best and it is running, you can just directly push, but I am very beginner here, so I prefer double checking before pushing. So I will start node.server.js. It has started servers. Then I will go here, not here, here. Okay, oh, this is a JavaScript code. This side say, hey, JS is working, and yeah, my div is there with the customized CSS. So this page is working. Cool. Okay, now you need to do git commit. Every change you make, you need to commit. It's like versioning. So just you need to follow this git commit -a. -a means all the file which I have changed or updated, just add them, and then minus m. M is for message. If you want to know that what changes you did. So changed index.html. You can write anything for your future reference here. Later you can see what changes you did. Just do that. Okay, now get push. It will ask for a password again. Okay. Yeah. It is pushing, sending. Oh, it takes so much. Oh, it is also pushing the node module which we had installed. We really don't need to do it, but yeah, we can do it. So it's cool. It is pushed now. So our work here is done. Let's go to our application here. Just refresh it. My internet is getting slow by day. Come on. Yeah, finally. Hey, I have the updated page here. Cool, right? Oh wait, something is wrong, right? Why it is not black? Wait, let's check what is get status. Oh wait, I forgot to add CSS and JS folder. So sorry for that. I need to do git add CSS. You need to add folder, whatever you want to do is git add JS. Now you need to git commit again, -a -m added CSS. Whatever, I don't really care about. Good. Git push. Every folder you create, you need to add it. I forgot to do it. Cool. Now it should working, or I should just quit making tutorials, huh? Right. Now, yeah, it is done. Let's check now. Oh, it's working. My JS file was added. Now, yeah, cool. We are